it's Laynie and welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Leave it down below. You know I love hearing from you. I'm so excited for today's video. I'm on a budget. I'm guessing a lot of you are on a budget. So we're gonna talk budget-friendly fragrances. We could smell good, we could feel good, but we don't always have to spend our life savings to do so. So if you want to hear about some perfumes that are not gonna break the bank, then make sure you stick around and make sure you click that subscribe button and join the fam. You won't regret it. We have a great community here. I'm on my second cup of coffee. Anyways, let's go ahead and get going. So to get started, the first one is coming in very affordably at a little under $15. This is Pacifica's new Vanilla Whip. Just so you know, there is a matching body spray if you like to layer up. Today we're just gonna focus on the perfume so that way you don't have to purchase two things. I was so kindly sent this by Pacifica, which I so appreciate, but this is a totally unbiased review. If you haven't seen, this has gone fairly viral online. A lot of people are loving it. It's not just me. Vanilla Whip has top notes of sugar, cream, almond, and bergamot. In the mid, there's cyclamen, pink pepper, orris, and rose. Base notes, vanilla, cream, amber, sandalwood, and vetiver. I will be honest, I don't necessarily get all of those notes. And what I do get from Vanilla Whip is fairly the same from opening to dry down. I just get a really wonderful, soft, feminine vanilla that is just got the most beautiful amount of powder that just really gives you that ultra feminine edge. There is enough warmth from Vanilla Whip that I think this would work all year. It gives you that warm, cozy vibe that definitely would work in the cooler months, but it is not overpoweringly sweet, so I still would feel comfortable wearing this in the spring and summer. I kind of want to make this my scent of the day. It is just an ultra likable, simple vanilla. It's gourmand without being totally edible, which I really like. Like, it still gives me perfume vibes, but it is a very yummy vanilla in this fragrance. I cannot imagine anyone smelling this and saying they do not like it. This is just that ultra likable fragrance. It would be great for the office. It would be great for brunch. It would also work for a date night. It is just ultra wearable, ultra likable, which I just love, and works for everything. That is Pacifica's Vanilla Whip, a brand I have really come to love and is easy to find because it's available at Target. This is Finery's Without a Trace. Without a Trace comes in at just under $30 at Target. It was honestly hard for me to pick which fragrances from Finery to talk about because I own 4 and I honestly love all of them, but I had to go with the 2 that felt just a little extra special. So the first one being Without a Trace. I am obsessed with this, and the note breakdown is so simple. There's musk, suede, neroli, and cedarwood. The accords are musky, powdery, leather, woody, citrus. I typically do not like leather, and this is done so well. It really is a suede note. It is smooth. It is so smooth. This is warm yet refreshing. It is a very fresh scent. It is a your skin but better. This is pretty unisex. I could see both genders rocking this, but as a feminine woman, I do feel very comfortable wearing this. It's unique, it's modern, it's classy and sophisticated. This is another one that works for like all occasions in a very different way from Vanilla Whip. This is not that ultra girly feminine type fragrance. This is classy woman. I am confident. I am probably in management. It's almost a little mysterious and intoxicating, and now I want to make this one my scent of the day. It's so good. It is so, so good. That is Finery's Without a Trace. If you haven't got your nose on this one, please do. It is so good. Next up, I had to pick this one because summer is around the corner. This is Finery's Magnetic Candy. I love the color of the bottle. She is so fun and flirty and sunny. I'm obsessed with this. This fragrance only has 3 notes listed: cotton candy, pomelo, and violet. This is supposed to smell like Sundays by Byredo, which is a very expensive fragrance. This is just under 30 bucks. It has main accords of sweet, citrus, powdery, violet, caramel, fresh spicy. This is one you have to have a certain energy to rock, but it is so fun. I'm obsessed with it. This is ultra bright and sunny. It is just sunshine in a bottle. That pomelo is making sun rays shoot out of this bottle. And it is cotton candy. I mean, truly, my daughter actually bought cotton candy last night at our local carnival, and it is pure sugary cotton candy. I do feel like the pomelo and the iris cut the sweetness of the cotton candy really nicely, because I cannot do so sickeningly sweet fragrances anymore. The citruses in here really balance that sweetness perfectly, where I could still rock this and enjoy it. Yes, it's sweet, but it is not cloying. This is one that I will say, don't blind buy. Get your nose on it, because I don't think it's going to be for everybody. There's a bit of a tartness in here, again from that pomelo, but it just pairs beautifully with the sweet notes. It is so sunny. It is so summery. This is, to me, a seasonal fragrance. Check out Finery's Magnetic Candy. The name is perfect. It really is magnetic. People are going to be drawn to you because she is flirty, all right? One that I have to mention that I don't have in my collection anymore because I gave it to my grandma, but it is so good, so I have to mention it. This is also available at Target. This is Mix Bar's Cloud Musk. I will put a picture on the screen for you so you can get your eyes on it. I also really like the Mix Bar line. I think the bottles are really cute, and you can't beat under $20 for a fragrance now. That's so good. Cloud Musk has notes of cardamom, iris, jasmine, cotton peony, and tonka bean. This smells very similar to Glossier You. So if you are looking for something in that realm, this is to me a little bit more of a creamy version of Glossier You. I actually think a lot of people will like Cloud Musk better because it is a little bit smoother and almost a little bit more refined. I personally love Glossier You, but there is something just a tiny bit scratchy to me when I smell Glossier You, especially when it first opens. It kind of settles down a bit, but this one has a really beautiful musk in there that just smooths it over, but it still gives you that fresh, spicy, your skin but better vibe. I envision a really put together woman with great earrings, a white tee, really cool, relaxed jeans, and a great pair of flats. I love Cloud Musk. I knew my grandmother doesn't love super sweet fragrances, but she wants to smell very put together. And I had Cloud Musk in my collection, and I just wasn't reaching for it because I have Glossier You, and I have so many other things to wear that I finally was like, I'm gonna give it to Grams and see what she thinks. Obsessed. She loves it. And you cannot beat, again, $20. I'm actually planning to bring it back in my collection soon because I miss it. The next one we have to talk about is Caher Fusion. You guys, this bottle is honestly, in my opinion, absolutely stunning. I love the color. I love the details on the cap. If you look around online, I really think you could find this for $20 to $30, although sometimes it does seem like Middle Eastern fragrances has... Oh, hi, buddy. My doggy was trying to come say hi. It does seem like Middle Eastern fragrances has jumped like so many things, but if you look around, you can usually still find this for a very good price. Caher Fusion has notes of lychee and apple, blackcurrant, and lemon, so a very bright opening. Mid of jasmine, rose, and pansy. Base, vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and cedar. Yes, this is meant to smell like Kayali's Sparkling Lychee, which is a stunning fragrance. But let's be honest, we all know that one just doesn't last well. This one performs. I do still think this one I would need to reapply if I was planning to wear it from like sun up to sundown. I'm going to work all day and then I'm going out in the evening. I would do another spritz or two just to refresh it, but this one performs. It is so good. It has the most bright, juicy, yummy opening. This one is a bit linear. I think it kind of stays similar throughout, but the base notes obviously do eventually settle in where some of that juicy brightness kind of takes a step back and the base notes come a little forward. This one to me is a bit spring, summer. Yes, you can wear it all year, but I do get those warmer, sunnier months for sure from this fragrance. Definitely check out Hair Fusion if you are on a budget. She is stunning. Alright guys, that is everything for the budget-friendly video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything you want to see me talk about in a upcoming video, definitely let me know. You know I love hearing from you guys. Let me know what you're reaching for right now, and as always, please try to stay positive, because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Mwah! I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.